Hey everybody and welcome back for the barn build in Minecraft. Alright, let's jump straight on into this episode. Alright, so if you remember in the last episode, we actually went out and we finished up the roof. Finally, that took quite a while to do. However, this time we're going to be focusing on the rest of the build. This is the final episode, as the title suggests. So, let's get into it. Now, to start off with, I decided that what we needed was a separation so that it's not an air pocket basically going in between the two sections of the roof up there. As you can see, we've got the two slanted parts of the roof going up toward a central peak. And the central peak was sort of just floating up there. There was nothing in between the other parts of the roof and the peak. So I decided to add the stone bricks there for aesthetic value. So from there, it was time to get rid of all this scaffolding, mine up all this stuff. We don't want any of it up there. It's not going to stay there permanently. Ner. So we got all that done, and we mined up all the blocks. And then it was time to start working on getting a wall set up for the front of the barn. Now, the design for this one was originally, it's just going to be standard just stone bricks. The entire solid thing. But as we'll see in a second, that doesn't look good at all. Look at that. That's terrible, man. Ugh. So anyway, the new challenge was, what can we do to make it look better? And I decide, hey, let's add a window. Why not? It'll look nice. I fall off my little column of stone brick, or column of wooden planks. I look at it, and it looks much better. Yeah, but it's not perfect yet. There's still an overload of stone bricks. So what could make it even better? More windows. That's what. So we have to go in and we're going to add another window. And then I wanted a stone brick border in between the birch and the stone bricks there. And the window. So I did that, and I believe all the windows are the exact same size. They're just in different places, of course. So here we go. We got 3 windows and it looks awesome. I still wasn't 100% happy with the way it was, though. And I go up here first to collect up all my materials, and then to get onto the central and uppermost window and start adding this birch step pattern. Now, I don't really know what I was going for with this pattern. It was upside down followed by right side up birch steps. And it could be creatively used in some situations. Here, it just doesn't work. And I tried several different variants of this, as you'll see play out before you. And I'm going to just, I guess, explain my thought process of this. So, alright, I decide I want to have some coloration in the center. But I don't want it to be birch connected to birch, and I wanted the windows, like I said, to have that stone brick feel to it. So after several attempts, I decide to, I believe, put some stone brick up here and then just get rid of this border right here. And I think I leave it at that for a little bit. But I do eventually come back and fix it and make it look different. However, I decided right here, I'm just like, I'm not even going to focus on this because it's something that I can't think of right now and that I'll come back to. So I start building out a little platform up top out of wood. Now, this platform is going to be a ring around the entire barn, and it's an upper level where we'll store things like food for the animals and such, even though I guess the animals don't need food, whatever, it's for the kick of it. Or it's for kicks, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But anyway, so we're starting to work on that, and of course we need more wood. Now, this was a beautiful, luscious swamp biome. I don't know if you guys remember this, way early on. There was a lot of trees around here. I don't know if you can regrow swamp trees since they are standard oak trees. Maybe if they're in a swamp biome, they grow the vines and everything on them. However, yeah, it's just more of a plains biome on the edge of an ocean right now. There's no swamp at all to it. Kind of unfortunate that I destroyed a biome from its original look. And I'm sure that deforestation people are very angry at me for doing this. But I'm sorry. Anyway, so it was time to work on the second wall, and here I just basically get the stone brick pattern going and fill up the entire thing with stone bricks. Now, I should mention, I did lose some footage, so I do not have footage of me putting in the windows, I don't think, for the back ones. So, regardless of that, it was now time to head back and try to get equal-sized animal pens going for all of the animals. And I'm talking the 4 standard ones that you would farm, which is chicken, cow, sheep, and what else would I farm? I'd probably do horses or something with Mo creatures. I don't know. I'm not in 1.6. I don't want to be in 1.6 because I don't know about you guys, but 1.6 kind of is laggy for me. It's really laggy. I get frame rate issues really bad with it. But 1.5.2, I run fine. So anyway, this was the sort of second recording session. I took 2 videos into one, basically. And this time, we're going to do something that's not really part of the barn, per se. But I sort of turned the barn idea into also having a farm, because that's typically what you see around a barn, is a farm. So I went out here and I decide, what do I need? I need a wheat farm. So I start going out here and I get all the land together. And then I get the bucket set up and it's time to just put all the water in there. And then start placing down all the seeds. Yay, time to farm. Now I actually use a seed on this chicken who then falls in love with me. I'm just kidding. It is ready to have a baby chicken. So it's ready to breed, basically. So if I had used the seed on another chicken, they would have bred, which is cool, I guess. So anyway, it was time to make more fences. And, well, not more. It's time to make fences in general. And I sort of fence off the area where all the farmland is. And I get to work on getting some more spruce wood. Because I believe I needed to make some fence doors, if I remember right. Yes. And from here, I decided to mark the area where we would have a path. And then get to work on building a farm that I've actually never made before. An efficient one, at least. I haven't made a farm of it before, but I've never made it efficient. I'm making a pumpkin farm. And I'm hoping that I did this correctly. Like I said, I've never made one before. But I think I did it correctly, so let's hope. You feel free to tell me if I did it wrong in the comments. But I think I did it fine, because the pumpkins will then grow over the grass part. They might grow over the water, which is weird, but I doubt they will. So from here, I just made all the pumpkin farm plots that I could, and we're going to be getting a lot of pumpkins and a lot of wheat. Now, originally I was going to do spruce half slabs there, but in the end I decided not to. So as you can see, yeah, I do have these windows. They were cut out already. That was from some footage that I lost. And then here I try to make a staircase going up, but to get to the second level. But it didn't quite work the way I planned. And then because of the way the roof is, I also didn't have enough space to actually climb up a ladder with the wall normal. So I had to come over here and get some more planks. I know, it's ridiculous. And here we go. I establish a way to get up, and then I start covering off that bottom portion of the roof, and guess what? I'm out of planks again. So I decided to go over to the trees, and this swamp biome is gonna, it's gone, basically. Goodbye, swamp biome. Hello, whatever that is. Swampy without trees biome. Sure, we'll go with that. So then I go ahead and build the other way up, and then fill in the rest of the under section of the wall right there to make it all even. Then I get the fence gates going, and we get all of the animal pens set up, which is something long awaited. So that's great. Now here we go, heading back to, I believe, just get coal and make some torches to light up the central portion of the barn. The central portion. The interior of the barn. And, this is so mobs don't spawn, of course. We don't want monsters mixing in with our beautiful farm animals. That'd be horrible. And then from here, it's time to start looking at a pattern for lamp posts. What do I want here? I don't really even know. I wanted a lamp post that you could just add glowstone to the underhang part of it. and have it look nice. And I did go for that, and I think I achieved it. I had to find my glowstone. Like, where is it? Come on. So I get more fences and then the glowstone, and it was time to head back down and finish working on these lampposts. Now, the first lamppost I did wrong because I wanted them to be one higher than... So they weren't right on top of your head is basically what I'm trying to say. So there we go. I got all the lampposts finished, which is something awesome. I believe, yeah, I added one more. Two more, actually, because I had extra glowstone. There we go. And then I started adding some of the decoration for the bridge, which was pumpkins. Now, I feel like I did the design for this kind of cleverly, because the pumpkins, they're facing each entrance, and then each of the middle ones are facing two different directions. I thought that was kind of cool design. I don't know. Regardless, it was now time to start working on the bridge roof, which is something that was long awaited, which we should have gotten done earlier, but I procrastinated. What can I say? I wanted to get the rest of the project done so I could just focus on this at the very end, just to give it a final, finally got it done type feeling. So I had to go over here to get some more wood, and of course I glitch into some blocks, which is fairly strange. So here we go, chopping down some trees, as we usually do. We do this quite a bit. We're going to run out of a second swamp biome here pretty soon. So now, fade to black, and we're back. We're building more stairs to add to the roof of the bridge, and from there, we'll be finished. The bridge is the last portion of the build. Man, can you believe it? It's been a long process. Took a long time to make, a lot of video editing and a lot of post-commentary, but we're finally nearing the end. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are happy with the final product that you'll be seeing here in just a minute. So now it was time to just finish up the rest of the bridge roof. That's all there is to it. We're nearly done. It's been a long, fun journey. It's been very fun. So anyway, I got to placing down these these planks so I could place down these steps more easily. And I did that, and now that side is complete. However, I did forget to do it on the other side, I believe. No, I did. Okay, sorry. So now the bridge is complete. And that's not quite everything. There is one more thing that needs to be added. I needed lights, and I didn't want to do lampposts. One, because I don't have any more glowstone. But I also wanted to do a slightly different setup, something that I don't usually do a lot when I build. Something that I think looks really cool, I just never do. And I don't know why. I decided to build these torch stands out of stone brick steps, and netherrack. So I decided to do this, and then that's pretty much it. That's all. We're done. So here we have a nice overhead view at what we've done. Alright, starts off with the castle, the thing that I built over the course of the survival series, and then most of it off camera. And then the beautiful fountain and the house. And we go out into the awesome looking bridge with the torch lighting from the path. And then we go down to the surface, to the road, fly through, take a look at all these awesome lampposts that we made, and oh yeah, there's the barn up in the distance. Check it out. There we go. And who's that? Oh, that's me in my barn. The barn that I built myself. It's amazing. So of course, we've got the little farm area down here with some of the animals. And then we take one last fly around look at the barn. It's been a long process. It's been a long but very fun process. I really hope you all enjoyed this series, guys. Thank you also very much for watching me build a barn. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, as it actually helps a lot, especially if you like the build. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.